to my channel. Well, we've got Tuesday Night Live. Hello, everyone. Just waiting to see who's going to pop in and say good day. Making sure that the sound is on. People ready to join the stream. And it does sound a little bit quiet. I wonder why that is. Headphones are on low. Oh, good morning, Kevin. How you going? Welcome. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good morning. Matty D's in the house. So we have a few people going and saying hello. Hello, heads of tails down under. Yoo-hoo. Mike from Euro Coin Hunt. Paul, how's it going? How's your journey happening? Ian, Spider Bite in early, and Dave the Damo. All right, we have a quorum. We've got about 10 people on, which is great. That's a good thing to start. Waiting anxiously. Oh, I hope not too anxiously. My anxiety was about whether or not I was going to be able to get online quickly enough. Hey, Wisey. Andrew, how you going? Good evening. Well, let's get into the 50s and the ones today, as per usual. See what we can find. What's the rules? The rules are, for the 50-cent pieces, we will go with the Norfolk Island and the Indigenous languages if we find them. It's taken a bit longer than I thought. There's a 2000. Let's have a look and see if we have an accused variety. Oh, no, not today. 50s are still too big. Yes, always too big. Hello, Bo. How you going? Welcome. Haven't seen you for a while, Bo, but it's good for you to be in. And Christopher Ty is also here from the UK. We've got our contingent now. We've got the Americans, the Germans, the Europeans, and the Brits and the Welsh. But we've got no good coins for that first roll. We'll see how we go. Hello, Philip. How you going? Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Hope I haven't missed anyone. But the rules, anything we can find for the book is going in the book. So no giveaways, but anything we can find for the book is going in the book. And that'll be great. Excellent to hear, Philip. Peter J, how you going? My two mods are on. Very happy about that. And how's everyone's week been? It's getting pretty busy here in Melbourne. We've got the AFL finals coming up. Grand final in a couple of weeks. Means I get a holiday. Always love it when you get a day off work for a football match. Can't beat that. Well, you can beat that actually for a horse race. But yeah, we'll be cracking on with the holiday next Friday. It's fantastic. AFL Grand Final day here in Melbourne. The spring has definitely sprung. Hey Luke, how you going? Welcome to the channel. I hope everyone is finding the coins that they need, or at least finding coins that they can search through to find the coins that they need, because I am struggling to get $1 coins at the moment. Look at that. I've got a 1991 after this centenary of Federation. And if we all know our numbers, 1991, it's not in bad nick too. Oh, Ram's Head. That's very nice. The 1991 25th anniversary of decimal currency, the Ram's Head. Very, very nice. And not in bad nick too. So I'm happy with that. That's going to go down on the table. That is going to be our first keeper for the day. And we will continue on looking for centenary federations and Indigenous languages. See how that goes. Paul found a near perfect $2 changeover in Alice Springs. Fantastic. Very pleased. Hello, Mark. How you going? Welcome. A couple of rolls in on the 50s. Still struggling to find those coins to finish off the books. I'll have a crack. Tonight. Oh, another shot and an incused. Is it incused? No, it's not. Be lovely to find an incused or a rotation. That would be handy. Nearly let this one slip by. 2010, but not rotated. No birthday cakes in Victoria, says Ian. No, I haven't seen any yet either. 2005. There we go. Volume is low. That's probably me just not talking too loud. Or maybe your volume's down. I don't know. 2021. Well, we are going to get there. We're going to get there on the books. I hope everyone's well, finding the coins that they need. Some coins coming out from the Royal Australian Mint in the next 3 or 4 weeks. Thank you very much, Paul. Hit the like. Yes, if you are enjoying it and you want to support the channel, hit the like if you can. If you're on a TV or a phone, get in and get out. 2010, not rotated. Has anyone got the TI flag coin yet in the wild? Matty D's the Torres Strait Islander flag. No, I haven't seen it. Close the chat, then back to the chat. That's right. Another shot at an accused, but not to be. Anyone else in chat seen any around? No, it says Wisey in South Australia. I haven't seen any in Victoria. I did say it could take a while. Are we still getting smashed with 2025 $2 coins? That's what I want to know. Are they still turning up fresh, full rolls up in Queensland and around the traps? There's a 2012, but no bubble. No, says Peter J. Be nice to know when they're going to stop. No in Bundy, says Luke. How's Bundy for noodling, Luke? My brother lived in Gingin outside of Bundy for a while, for a few years. Owned a property up there. Was up there a couple of times. Very nice place. Went to the rum factory a couple of times. That's not a bad visit. That's very shiny. What's going on here? Oh, at 1998. There's a little bit of toning there, a little bit of goldy toning, but that's not a bad looking Bass and Flinders. Might put that to the side. I don't see those in Spectacular Nick that often. Paul Two's found loads of cakes in Darwin. Well, it's not helping us. Great for you, though. No rotation on that, 2010. Dave the Damo's getting smashed with heaps of 2025 Mob of Roos in Victoria. I still haven't seen too many of those. Maybe that's why there's not very many ones around. Hey, Woodsy, how you going? Welcome. We're into the 50s now. 28 people on, 16 likes. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Getting in and saying good day. Helping out. Luke, not bad, but Gold Coast is better. Coin machines on the outside of the banks. Yes, the bigger centres have the coin machines on the outside, which makes it easier for us working folk who can't get to a bank during banking hours. Oh, I got a NAIDOC after this year of the family. will be a keeper. 2.3. I think I've got that on my, although it's not in the greatest of condition, but get them while they're still good. That'll go down on the table. Excellent. 2014, looking for the crop circle. No, not today. And the 22 looking for a snake eyes. Or no, that was a bit of fluff. Bit of fluff there. And so it's good to hear that there are still coins coming out and about. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's not. Wouldn't mind the Torres Strait Islander flag coming out. I saw in the Australia Post stamp, not bulletin, but there's an email out from Australia Post about the stamps on offer at the moment, and they are selling the PNCs. Maddie D's, my daughter loves your table cover, she just said. Oh, it's not a spectacular table cover. I just try and keep the continuity of the weekly videos, which is done in a different room to this room, and that has a permanent placement, whereas this is a movable small cover. Keeps me going. But thank her very much for that compliment. 2007. 2012, we got a bubble. No, not today. Only 2 more rolls to go in the 50s. Hello, Gary. How you going? Popped in at just the right time. We're at the last couple of rolls on the 50s. Ian says collab with Triple C. Yes, we have talked about that a little while, and we've done a little bit. I think the internet issues that we were both having hasn't helped, but I should be over that in the next 4 or 5 weeks. Upgrading. I think I'm going to be upgrading my internet, and then we'll see how stable it becomes and see if we can do some more of that live together. Same with Eugene. Paul says he's got 3 new bank accounts so that he can pick up deposit and coins. It's a bit of a game. Yes, it is a very, very much a bit of a game. Trying not to upset the bank staff too much. 2005. Lots of Melbourne Commonwealth Games. Right. Let's see how we go on this last 50-cent roll. See if we can crack something from the centenary of Federation today. There's another 2010. Let's have a look. No, not rotated. Not rotated tonight. I see a couple of 2017s, but no Eddie Marbos. .2006, check that one for a rotation, or 2001, not a centenary federation. It doesn't look so great for this last little roll. 2008, what's the last one? 2007, no doubling on that one. So we're done. We're done with the 50s, and what did we pick up? Probably what will be the plum of the hunt, unless we get an NIFC in the ones, the Ram's Head and the NAIDOC. Ram's Head so far, clear winner. Don't know if it would have beat Eugene, but clear winner, the Ram's Head. Put that to the side and see what we can do with the ones. Now, with the ones, as always, the Qantas and the changeover will go into the book. We can crack one of those. That'll be handy. And we'll try and keep our eyes open. There might be a few on the video tonight who will make sure that I look at these land care and Year of the Outback for the tiny, tiny mint marks that come down here. I did miss one of those. Oh, I've got to move my bags. Hang on. In the last week or so, very disappointed to miss a mint mark land care. They don't come around that often. Screen is a bit blurry, you reckon? I've got the screen to the side of me, and it seems to be pretty reasonable. Maybe there's a bit of lag somewhere. But chat, let Wayne know if you're also seeing a bit of blur. Yeah, it might just be general internet muckery. And there's another Here of the Outback, but no mint mark. Let's have a look at what this 2023 is. AFLW Premiership Season Cup. Put that down. Get something on the board. Low minted, not intended for circulation coin. And Sir Henry Parkes also with a very tiny mint mark, but not on this one, down here in the corner. And keep your eyes open for that. And is anyone else? I think Peter J said in a comment the other day that he was having trouble finding ones. It's been very, very hard to get ones in the last couple of weeks for some reason. Is anyone else finding that? There's a 2021 donation dollar, but look, it's got green on it already. That's not the green paint on the front, but green on the back. So I'm not keeping that, but I will put that in a donation pot somewhere. All good in Bayswater, says Ian. Oh, that's crazy. All right. Dropsy. Let's see what we can get. What else do we want? We want a mule. I haven't seen very many 2,000 coins in the last couple of weeks. They're hard enough to get without having to pick the mule out of the millions of 2,000 coins that are out there. But Craig, how you going? I watched one of your videos earlier tonight. Oh, there's an S privy mark on a dollar discovery coin from 2019. I'll put that to the side. I've got all of those. I'm not sure in the book. There's a 24. Let's have a look if it is a bluey. No, just a mob of roos. Blueys seem to have dried up significantly. I think last night's Tassie Coin Hunter Noodle, he found at least one bluey. They are getting quite hard. Has everyone gone over and had a look at Craig's channel? Does the good work and some shorts as well, which is great. And Golden Age is in the house. Hey, Smart Fizzy, how you going? Oh, this roll has a bit of gunk and is split. Speaking of which, wouldn't it be good to see a series of coins about our iconic bands? Yes, it would. Very similar to the UK. Although I know we had our significant number of coins with AC/DC on it for their albums. From my understanding, they didn't sell that well though, so not sure how a series of bands would go. Although I think if we had In Excess and a number of other bands, oh, is that a 2000? It is, but it's in shocking condition, so I'm glad it's not a mule. You can always email the Royal Australian Mint with themes. They have said on their website that they will accept public submissions of what should go on their coins. That might be something worthwhile. If they do trains, I don't see why they wouldn't do iconic Aussie bands. Hey Rob, how you going? Welcome. 2017. Nothing of spectacular note as yet, though. Looks like even the AFL NIFC coins have dried up. $2020 or not Qantas. No. All right, let's get more into it. What have we got? 5 or 6 rolls. Oh, this one's got a sticky tape on it. That's great. Phil, do me a solid and drop a coin. Just home. Don't worry, mate. You don't have to wait very long for me to drop a coin. I'll tell you right now. I'm sure you could get that beverage ready to go. Craig said I've only had a few corporate coins in the $1 in the last weeks. All my luck recently has been in 50s. Well, yeah, maybe you're a bit the opposite to me because I'm struggling with the 50s, and the ones I always do reasonable when I can get them. Got another dollar discovery coin, the A. So what have I got? The A and the S, which is not unusual, but can be hard to get. Oh, it's a 2025. I think that's my first 2025 $1 coin. I'm going to keep this, put it in the wider collection because I don't have very many of those, or if at all any, in my collection just yet. So happy to be picking that up. 100 years of Anzac. What year? 2014. Drop a 6-pack for him. All right. Great info, which I did not know. I will send them an email indeed. Whilst I love Akadaka, there's so many more. That is true. There are so many more. Oh, g'day, Ken. How you going? Dropping in before work. Not rotated on the 2001. And making a difference. I don't see them very often. I used to keep them all the time, but now I have enough. Now I only keep them in good grade. Oh, well done, Ken, working from home. I love that. Luke's asking, any ideas on the mintage numbers and the 2025s yet? No, not yet. Not for another month or two. There's a 2000. That is not a mule, though. Have a crack, though. Yeah, in late October, early November, we'll get the annual report for the 2025 numbers, or half of them anyway. The ones that were minted in the first half of the year, we should get those. And we should get the rest of the 2024 numbers if there was a significant increase to what happened. So I'm just going to open the Royal Australian Mint website to the side and see if I can update myself on any of the numbers that they might have on their website. Another 2025. Charlie. Look. Any particular denomination you were looking for? Luke? 50s. No, nothing for 2025 yet. 2024 still numbers up there. Is it Jody Clark, 2019? What have we got? We've got a mob of roos. And they are a little bit lower minted. I usually show them up. I usually show them up on the $1 hunts. No, 2024 is the last on the ones as well. So we won't have anything now for a little bit. So put that to the side. See what else we can get today. Yes, the coins are still being very difficult. There's another 2,000. Oh, three shots tonight. That's fantastic. But not a mule tonight. There's another drink for you. But this is a 2025. Yeah, there we go. Although it's got a bit of a bag mark on it, but that's not too bad. My screen's showing a little bit orangey, but the screen on the computer next to me is not showing orange. So I'm wondering what's going on. Bit of a filter issue. I know the lights are good. And we've got 43 people on, 20 likes. That's a fantastic ratio. Thank you very much, everyone who's come on and supported the channel. Hit the thumbs up or said g'day. Much appreciated. Oh, I've got something here after this International Year of the Family. Sorry, the older persons. Great Aussie Coin Hunt #1 as he drops it. 2019. K for kangaroo. That's not a bad. It's not a bad looking kanga. That's so far the plum of the $1 hunt. We've got 3 more rolls to go. Got nearly half an hour, which is fantastic. Lighting looks good. Thank you, Maddie. $2,007. Let's have a look and see if this was rotated. No. Wouldn't mind a rotation. Haven't seen one of those myself for a little while. That'd be handy. Not a 3-legged roo on that 2015. I see that Mark from the Purple Penny put out a video explaining the 3-legged roo, which was great. If you haven't had a chance to head over to the Purple Penny, much good information over there from a very, very knowledgeable coin collector and dealer. Here we go. Here's a really shiny one. I reckon that's 25. Luke's saying, yeah, hard going to get the Series 1. That is true enough. Let's pull the bottom coin off. That's really, really shiny. See if it's a 25. It is. That's excellent. So I got one of those. 4 of those now. That'll put a big dent in the amount that I usually keep of fresh new coins. And they are the first 2025 coins I think I've got because I've been waiting for the 50-cent pieces to turn up because I know Eugene, my brother up in Queensland, has been getting 2025 since about March in the 50 cents, but I still haven't seen any of them. What's this? 2018, the last year of 100 Years of Anzac. The Spirit Lives. It's a low minted coin. How low minted, you ask? Glad you asked. just 2 million of those. So that'll go down on the table for the wider collection. Got to be happy with that. Another not three-legged roo. And he is doing very well. I spoke to my father on Sunday, and he spoke to him last week because it was one of our brothers, one of the four brothers' birthdays last week, and he's nearly into the house. House is nearly done. So he was looking at getting in by the end of September. It might be in the first or second week of October. So I'm looking forward to him getting into his house. That's fantastic. But he's doing okay. Although I don't think he's noodled very much since our last joint outing. He's been so busy getting the house ready. Yeah, that's it, Maddie. That's what I'm seeing too. Craig collects. Send a few down. Send a few down the eastern seaboard. Be nice to get a few of those down here in the equivalent of Mexico. Here's a 2020. Let's have a look. Are we going to get a Qantas? No. We're going to get a mob of roos. And that was another thing I think Tassie Coin Hunter pulled the Qantas out yesterday as well on his members live. This will be a 25, I reckon. Yeah, there we go. It's not too bad. All right, so there are a couple of them coming out now. And this is our last little bit, another 2020, but not a Qantas. What's the last one? 2016, but not the changeover. Well, there's a few coins down there on the table. I think the plum of the hunt for the ones is going to be this K. So the K, the Kanga, and the Ram, 50 and 1. That's probably the plums of the hunt for me. The dollar discoveries are going to go into the wider collection, although I'll check that one on the right. That one seems pretty worn, so that might, when I check it with the others, it might go back. This AFLW Premiership Season Cup is going to go back, even though it's a low minted. I have enough of those, and the 18 is going to get checked with the others to see if it's in good nick. But that's pretty much it for tonight, people. I really appreciate you dropping by and supporting the channel, saying good day, and having a great chat. Always lovely to talk to you guys, answer your questions when they come up. But as you all do know, I will be back for more noodling in a few days. So I'll see you then. Good night, everyone. Have a good one. Bye.